welcome to How Did I Injure Myself? I'm your host. As usual, this fantastic panel of guests will ask questions and try their best to guess how I injured myself. Let's introduce the panel. Our first panelist is Dr. Blunt P. Diddywhistle. He has a doctorate in anthropology and a doctorate in archaeology, and is the author of Jungle Trekking: How I Spent 2 Years Surviving in the Amazon. So, Dr. Diddywhistle, I heard you just returned from a trip to the Congo. Would you care to tell us a little bit more about that?
Military secrets. Can't divulge. People died.
Our second panelist is Captain Stickhand. He has a 7th grade education, and 5 out of 7 C's agree that he is the terror of them. So, Captain Stickhand, I heard your ship just won a beauty pageant. Would you care to tell us a bit more about that?
I'd be so proud of her. She won a scholarship for college.
And our final panelist is Professor Sassafras von Fussybritches. He has a doctorate in psychology from Cambridge, and has taught at Vanderbilt for the past 3 decades. You just recently finished up some research in psychology at Vanderbilt, did you not, Professor Fussybritches? Would you care to tell us some more about that?
Yes, well, that's boring. So instead I have a joke. 2 rabbis and a priest walk into a bar. And I don't really remember anything else, but the punchline is your mother's a whore.
Let's get started. Who wants to start? Captain Stickhand, go ahead.
Where be the injury in question?
Right here, where the bandages.
Don't ye be sassing me, laddie. There ain't no X marking the spot on that one.
Alright then, what's your question, Dr. Diddywhistle?
I saw a head injury like that once before. A pig fell on a man from the 3rd story. He died. Are you dead by any chance? He is looking a bit pale.
Where'd you get the, magnifying glass?
A good professor never reveals his secrets.
I think you're thinking of a magician.
What I think you are donkey. Me mother died once. Come to think of it, death does run in my family. Have you been diagnosed with death recently? What was the question? I sailed the seas of the Congo for 7 years. Must say, in all my tenure of exploring the Congo, I never once encountered a sea. I'd be needing an adult.
Guys. Okay, stop. This isn't important. Let's get back to the point.
But you know what is important? Degree for men. Look at your boyfriend. Now look back at your boyfriend. Don't you wish your boyfriend looked more like you? Actually, my boyfriend does look sort of like you. Wow.
Are any of you going to ask any questions about my injury? That is the point of the show.
Is anyone up for a very rousing game of chess?
Okay, so we're just going to cut to final deliberations, and I'm going to let you guys give your guess on how you think I injured myself, alright? And now, for the guesses. Professor Fussybritches, what's your guess?
Were you run over by a steamroller and then eaten by a great white shark?
I'm not even going to glorify that with a response. What's your guess, Dr. Diddywhistle?
My guess is the bubonic plague, otherwise known as the Black Death. I've seen it 7 times before.
Captain Stickhand, I don't even care what your guess is. I'm so finished with this.
Me be guessing that you tried to surprise your cousin while he came back, and you hit your head on the doorway.
Oh my gosh, you're right. And as the winner, Captain Stickhand, you get a 1989 Ford El Camino, 2 barrels of lard, and a lifetime supply of Degree for Men. What are you going to do with all that deodorant?
I be taking me ship to Disney World.
And this is the merry old land. Toodles.